Hey y'all, it's a great day here at the Raytown Travel Agency. May I help you? All right, so I'm getting ready to make my coconut pie, and I promised I would do it so y'all could see. Basically, it starts the same way as when I did the banana pudding, which means I got to make a roux, which again is butter and flour. So I have a stick of butter here. And I'm actually going to use salted butter because you need a little bit of salt in your sweet dessert. So instead of me adding some actual salt later, I'm just going to use the salt that's in the butter. Hey, Stefan. And I'm just using, thank you, all-purpose flour. I'm going to take it off the heat because my pan was kind of warm. I already had it on. I'm going to take that off the heat for a few seconds so it can cool down. Don't want to burn my butter. We're not making burn butter, so. Hey, Lady AK. Okay, so I also need eggs for this. Normally when you do the coconut pie, you put the yolks in your pie and you save the whites to make a meringue to go on top. Rayon doesn't want the meringue. She wants whipped cream or Cool Whip. So I'm going to take the yolk and I'm just going to throw out the whites because I don't really have anything to use them for at this moment. And that's how I separate mine. I just use the shell. It's one. Hey, Edward. That's two. That's three. I'm just gonna beat those up and I'm gonna set them over here to the side. Hey Asia, hey Cheryl. All right, I'm gonna come back over here to my butter. Put that back on the heat. Let me bring y'all over here. Oh. This is my butter. And I'm just gonna, come on, sit up. Let's see, hold on. Find something to sit y'all on or against. All right. It's a third of a cup scoop. Put a third of a cup butter in here. And we're just gonna stir it up and we're gonna let that cook. Hey Cliff. So this is a stick of butter and a third of a cup of flour. I don't really measure, y'all. I just put it in there. So If I had a half cup scoop in there, I would have used a half cup, honestly. I was kind of eyeball it to see. If it's looking like I want to add a little more. A little more. About a half of a third, so that's a sixth of a cup that I'm adding. Okay. So you know when I did the banana pudding, I did this point, up to this point, and then I added evaporated milk. So because I'm doing my coconut, I'm doing a coconut pie, I'm going to use some evaporated milk, but I'm going to use creme de coco. I'm going to use creme de coco also. So I'm going to use a little evaporated milk. And then the rest will be creme de coco. Hey Tasha, hey babe. All right, let me slide this off the heat for a second so I can go over here and get my milk. That's my eggs that I beat a few seconds ago. Oh. Flour back down there. Oh, okay. So I already made my crust, y'all. It's in here. I got some beans in here because I'm going to blind bake this for a little bit. My oven is on 350. So I'm going to put that in there for just a few minutes to just cook just a little bit. Because we're cooking this custard on the stove, so, you know, it doesn't have to bake that long. So basically, you don't want to have raw dough underneath. Okay, so right now, this is looking this color. What you're doing is you're really just cooking the, hey Jaja, you're cooking the raw flour taste out. And this is on low. This is on like 2 right now. You don't want to do this real high because it will burn, and if it's burned, you got to throw it away. You stir constantly. Keep it moving. Because this is the base of whatever you're doing, and if you put some burnt in it, then it's burnt. Everything you add to it after that is going to be burnt too. That flavor's going to be cooked all through it. So if you see something starting to burn when you're doing a roux, just take it out and start completely over. There's no saving it. Once it's burned, it's burned. Don't try to save that. Because this right now is just flour and oil. You'd rather just throw away some flour and oil than throw away your whole whatever. Okay, so I'm going to start adding some milk. The milk kind of makes it stiffen up. Loosen it up. Rayon, come here. See how it thickens up? You gotta stir that out. Rayon, come here, please. Hey, Mark. Can you wash the top of this off for me, please? Thank you. All right.
Yay. Now you can make me ear on.
So this, y'all, is literally like just the pulp out of coconut. I'm gonna pour about half of that in there. Stir it together. So I've been making desserts all day. I've made 2 purple sweet potato pies, 1 regular sweet potato pie, and 1 sweet potato casserole, which is just the batter for my sweet potato pie. And then I put marshmallows on top. That's for Shaylin. She loves that. See, this is what we're looking like right now. I'm gonna actually add some more milk. Y'all know so far I have not put any sugar in here. I've only put in the creme de coco. But it's actually sweet because of creme de coco. So you actually don't end up using as much sugar. Okay, so the next step is to add the 3 egg yolks. So what you have to do that, you have to temper it, because if y'all just pour these egg yolks directly in there, they would scramble, and you'd have chunks of scrambled eggs in your mixture. This is my egg yolks. I just beat them up in here. I just add a little bit of milk to this, just to give me a little more liquid to work with. And then I'm just gonna take a little bit of this out of here that's warm, not a whole lot. And I'll mix that in here. And that just brings the temperature up. Add a little more. Now I can add it into my pot and not have to worry about chunks of scrambled egg. Hey Liana, hey Queenie, hey Doughboy. Okay, see, it's not scrambling on me. It's just mixing in. It's looking like pudding now, right? That's what you want. You want it to look like pudding. That's what you're making. I'm just going to stir this and allow the eggs to cook. And then I'm going to add my vanilla flavoring. And I'm going to add some sugar. To bring the sweetness level up to where I want it. Thank you, Cheryl. And I got to add my coconut too. I'm going to put some actual coconut in here. I put the cream, but I want some actual coconut in here too. I can take my crust out. Just par cooked a little bit. And these beans are hot, so we're gonna sit this back here so those beans can cool off so I can get them out of the thing. And also, once you add your eggs, you need to make sure you're stirring, because it's more liable to start to burn and stick. So you want to keep it moving, keep it on low. You cannot do this on high. Don't try to do it on high. If you're in a hurry, just wait until you're not in a hurry. And you know it's done when you can do this and that don't fill back in. And you can coat your spoon, run your finger down, and that stays open like that. It don't just cover back up again. Your custard is done. So let me get my flavoring. And some sugar. Well, it doesn't need a lot. Let's start, that's about 1/3 of a cup. Stir that in and see what that tastes like. And my coconut is also sweetened. I have sweetened coconut. So you have to remember when you're using sweetened coconut or if you're using fresh flake coconut with no sugar added. Because you got to take into account the extra sugar that's going to be on there for your sweetness. Okay. I think that's going to be plenty sugar. And this is just pure vanilla. Use about a tablespoon of that. Probably about a half a cup of coconut in here. I don't want to overload it. I'm breaking up those chunks that are stuck together. Now it's starting to look like the frosting that goes on German chocolate cake. Hey, Prime. See, it's just enough coconut in there. It's not, you know, all chunky and dry from too much coconut. It's just enough. Get rid of this trash. Now I'm going to take these beans out of my pie shell. Stir and skillet. Then you can see that's my pie shell. I'm going to bring y'all back over here. And we're gonna pour this filling in there. Okay, so this is done, y'all. This has to go in the refrigerator so it can set. But it's done. Hold on, let me move it back over here. See that? Because I already cooked the crust. I'm going to put it on the cookie sheet when I figure out where they are. I'm going to put it on the cookie sheet. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. I'm going to toast some coconut flakes to go on top. And like I said, it's going to be topped with Cool Whip, because that's what Rayon wants instead of the meringue. Now, normally, you would do this with a meringue. The egg whites that I threw away, you would simply beat them in your mixer with sugar, a little cream of tartar, until they form stiff peaks, and you just poof it on top of the pie, make it pretty, and put it in the oven under broil, just to let it, you know, brown on your little peaks and valleys, which doesn't take long at all. You stand there and watch it, and then you take it out, put it in the refrigerator, and let it cool so your custard is set. So that's it. That's a coconut pie, y'all. That's any kind of custard pie: chocolate, coconut, banana, lemon, any kind of coconut, any kind of custard pie. That's how you do it. And then you just put in the flavoring or the filling that you want to add to it. And yeah, that's it. You don't have to use a real crust. If you wanted to use the graham cracker crust, you could do that. If you want to make an Oreo crust, you can do that. If you want to do a pecan sandy crust, you can do that. Whatever kind of crust you want to make, you can do it. When I was shopping at Winco, they actually have almond crust and pecan crust now, made by what's that company? Is it Blue Diamond? Is that the name of the almond company? Blue Diamond? They're making almond crust and pecan crust now. So if you wanted that, you could use that. And if that's the case, they don't have to be pre-baked because it's already done. Just put your filling in there, put your meringue on top if you want to do the meringue, brown it, and then stick it in the fridge. If you want to do Cool Whip like I'm doing, just put this in the fridge and just let it set. It's custard. It takes it really doesn't take very long for custard to be custard. But to completely cool down, I say a good 3 hours. We'll give it time to completely cool down and really thicken up the way you want it. But yeah, that's it, y'all. That's the coconut pie. I will take a picture when it's completely done of the finished product, and I'll make that the thumbnail for this. But yeah, for now, that's it. I'm gonna clean this pan before it gets stuck, because custard does turn to concrete, y'all. And you need to run some water in that as soon as you can and get that out of your pan, because it hardens and it's real hard. But yeah, that's it. I will be back later on, probably tonight, to do my red velvet cake, because DC Kool-Aid and Lisa are going to go live with Real Talk in a little while, and so I'm going to be on there. So after they finish Real Talk, then I'll do my red velvet cake. So I thank y'all for watching. Thumbs up, subscribing, and sharing. And I will be back later on. So like I said, y'all come back now, you hear? Hey, Dan. Did I miss anybody? I saw Prime. Leona. Doughboy. Yeah, I think I saw everybody. All right, so yeah. Thank y'all for watching. Hey, Ham, you missed it. Well, here, you can see the pie before I go. It's got to go in the fridge now to thicken up. And I'll take a picture of the finished product when it's chilled, and I put the Cool Whip on top and the toasted coconut. I'll post that as the thumbnail to this when it's completely done. So, yeah, you'll see the finished product. I will put it on here. What are you doing? Okay. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Come over to DC Kool-Aid and Lisa. Like I said, Lisa's gonna do Real Talk in a little bit. DC Kool-Aid's playing a video game right now, but when the game is over, we're doing Real Talk. So come over there to Real Talk, and then I'll do the red velvet cake after Real Talk is over. So see y'all later. Say bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye, y'all.